in my opinion, it's a super beautiful car. And let's don't forget that this is one of the most aerodynamic electric car in the world. And if we look at the shape from the side, you will understand how strange this design is. They kind of combine a coupe with a beautiful sedan. Welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me the new Hyundai IONIQ 6 full electric all-wheel drive. This is the top end version, full option, and in this video I will make the full review: interior, exterior, material quality, technical data, space, everything about the car you will find out in this video. If you want to see the test drive, I have a separate video with the same car. There you can see how it's on the road, acceleration, visibility, suspensions, and more information about the test drive you will find out in another video. Probably the video it's already on the channel. If it's not already on the channel, click the subscribe button to see the notification when that video will come out. Now, in this video, it's all about review, it's all about information, it's all about interior, exterior. Now, first of all, I want to tell you, I think this video will be long because I have so many things to show you on this Hyundai IONIQ 6. It's just incredible with how many features this car comes. But first of all, I will start with technical data and price. Also, if you are in Switzerland, around Switzerland, check out Parisi Automobile in Gelafingen. I will leave the link in the description. If you want to see the car, test drive the car, buy the car, check out Parisi Automobile, guys. Because this is the top end version, it has also a top end price, and yeah, it's a little bit bigger, but trust me, if you see the car, if you drive the car, you will understand that the quality, it's really premium here, and in my opinion it's totally deserved the money, and you will see in this video why I say that. First of all, as I said, I have the IONIQ 6. This is the launch edition. It's the top end version, four-wheel drive, that comes with 325 horsepower and a 77 kilowatt hour battery. Now, the price of the car with all the options included: panoramic glass roof, it comes with this key that you can summon the car. I will show you when we go outside. You can summon the car forward, backward. You can start the engine from the motor, from the key, and you can summon the car forward and backward without being inside the car. That's incredible. I will show you also when we go outside in a second. It's incredible. I mean, all these features and options that come standard with the car, it's crazy. The range of the car, it's up to 583 kilometers VLTP, because we have these aero rims. I will show you. I didn't see any review until now with those aero rims, and you will see them today. They look really cool. And also, it's a four-wheel drive. That means it has two electric motors, one in the front, one on the rear. Now, I want to go deeper into technical data, and I want to give you the technical data, and then we will start the review. So first of all, as I said before, the car comes with two electric motors, one on the front, one on the rear. That means it's an all-wheel drive system. The power of the car, 325 horsepower, 605 Newton meters, can do 0 to 100 in 5.1 seconds. The top speed of the car, it's limited to 185 km per hour. The consumption around 15.1 kilowatt hour with those aero rims. Also very important to point out is that the car is also connected to the one-speed automatic transmission like all electric cars. The boot space, 401 liters. And the front space, because the car has also a space in the front, it's 15 liter. You will see it also a little bit later. Now, the battery capacity, 77.4 kilowatt hour. It's a 800 volt battery. This is one of kind of the best battery in terms of charging, because you can charge it up to 350 kilowatt in DC. It's just crazy fast if you will find a DC that fast. And it comes also with this V2L, vehicle to load, that Hyundai uses with on the IONIQ 5, for example. That means the car can send the power to other vehicle, to other electronics, and it's just incredible. In the trunk, I will show you, because we have this vehicle to load, this charger. It's not a cable, it's like I don't know how they call it. The car comes also with McPherson independent suspension on the front and multi-link independent on the rear. And something that I didn't see from Hyundai, they didn't advertise that, and I will definitely advertise if I will work for Hyundai in marketing. The drag coefficient of the car is 0.21. That means it's one of the most aerodynamic car in the world, and Tesla Model 3 has 0.23, so it's much better than Model 3. This thing, it's just incredible. That helped a lot with the range. It's very important to know that 14.1 centimeters is the ground clearance, and the estimated range of the car, it's 583 kilometer VLTP. Probably in real life you will get around 450, maybe in summer in perfect condition around 500 kilometers. But I really trust those Hyundai cars when it comes with a range, because I know from experience that they really manage to do a great job with the battery and with the range. So overall, those are all the technical data. I hope I didn't miss anything. If you still have questions, ask me down below, whatever you want to ask. We will go outside, we will speak about exterior, interior, and in the end we will make the conclusion as always. So yeah, let's do it, guys. All right, guys, first of all, let's start with the key. As always, this is the key. Quite different, I should say. It's a light key. It's completely in kind of a plastic chrome. I like the fact that it's very light, so you can put it in your pocket without any problem. Here we have some buttons in this area and some buttons on the side. I will explain you all the buttons. So first of all, it's very simple. From here you lock the car just like that. Just press the button, lock the car. You can see that the car comes also with electric folding mirrors. Also from here you can unlock the car, or you can use this square place here. You can put your finger here and you can lock the car, or you can unlock it by having your finger here, and you should have the key with you. I like very much those handles that they come out and come inside. They are very good quality, I noticed that. So the quality of the doors, it's fabulous. I mean, super good quality. And also I like the fact that the handles come inside. That helped the aerodynamic of the car, and also the design of the car look much nicer with those handles integrated in the doors. Now let me show you something really cool. So let's lock the car, and one more time, lock it right now. And then if you hold this button, it will start the system. You have to go closer here and you have to hold it for a few seconds. Let me push it again, and then you should see on the cockpit there, it will appear. If it's not working, just unlock it and lock it again, and then try one more time and just press it for a few seconds. And then you can see right now the engine, the system, actually not the engine, it's on. And then with the buttons on the side, you see you have like 3 buttons here. One is for the trunk and one is for someone forward, someone backward. It say a P from parking forward, parking backwards, in reverse. So you just press the button and you will see that with nobody inside, the car will drive itself, and you can park it forward. I think you should stay a little bit closer to the car, if I'm not wrong, just like this, in this area. Look at this, it's just running itself. And you can see also those beautiful reverse lights. And then if you release it, the car will stop and then go in reverse. You just press the other button, and right now the car will go in reverse. You can see also the reverse light down there on the bumper. Really interesting where they design, where they put the reverse light. And you can see also those beautiful reverse light. And if I go here, you can see the car actually stopped, because you see I'm here and he brake itself. So if you see some obstacle, the car will stop automatically because it has a lot of sensors. And this is really cool. What is more cool, it's this light. Look how nice they design it and how nice they integrate it here in this spoiler on the back. Really beautiful, really something unique that you don't see in many other cars on the street these days. So the lights are fabulous. We will talk about that of course in a second, but I just want to show you that because I cannot show you after all, because I cannot brake in the same time and also show you those lights. So really cool. So what do you think about that? Going forward again, just press this button a few seconds and then the car will release the brakes and drive forward. Really cool car. I don't know about you, but I love those features. Anyway, if you are too farther away from the car will automatically brake. So enough with the key, enough with this great feature. Keep in mind that this feature I'm not sure if it comes on all version. This is the top end version, so probably that's why we have this option. You should ask before you order the car. Anyway, let's go forward, guys. All right, guys, now I just turned on the lights and I want to talk a little bit about the exterior design. First of all, in my opinion, it's a super beautiful car, and let's don't forget that this is one of the most aerodynamic electric car in the world. And if we look at the shape from the side, you will understand how strange this design is. They kind of combine a coupe with a beautiful sedan. Incredible design, and you can see how nice they design. It looks a little bit like a Mercedes EQS. It really look like it's kind of, in my opinion, after I drive the car, I was like thinking, because it's super comfortable while you're driving. If you didn't see it at the test drive, check it out. It's crazy comfortable. I always expect to have much more sportier feeling added to it, but no, it's crazy comfortable. I didn't expect this design to give you such a good comfort while you're driving it. And I should say this is kind of a budget Mercedes EQS. It's kind of a half of the price, but the quality, the beauty, the design, it's quite similar, and also it's really premium. The quality materials and the driving feeling, it's really premium. You have to definitely try it, go to make a test drive, and then you will understand what I'm saying. In the same time, they still keep a little bit of Asian style design, on the car. So like Hyundai really put some kind of lines, sharp edges line and signature from those cars that are from Korea and from Asia there. I really like the car very much. It's really sporty, it's really modern. It has a lot of features, and let's don't forget, if we look at the front, it looks like a racy sporty car. It's really stand out. The design is stylish, it's attractive, and I think you can attract a lot of people eyes when you're driving this car on the street. It's really beautiful. You don't even know, if they didn't put that Hyundai logo, you don't even know what car it is. I mean, most of the people, they will don't know. If I ask my wife what car is this and I take the logo out, it will definitely don't know what it is. And I think most of the people on the street, they will not know that. They will definitely think this is probably a very expensive car. But anyway, overall, beautiful design, crazy aerodynamic. 0.21 is the aerodynamic of the car, so it's just incredible. You can see how they start small in the front, then big in the middle, and then cut the back directly like that. We will see also what kind of space we have inside when we go there, because usually when you see this kind of design, when it cut the back, you will think that is not so much space in the back, and I'm really curious to see that. In the front, it's a lot of space. I drive the car and was really comfortable, and a lot of space there, so nothing to complain. Even though you can see for the driver and for the passenger in the front, they make the most of the space right there. So yeah, anyway, lovely design. As you look at the design of the car, you will expect to be not so tall, but surprisingly it's relatively tall, the car, in comparison with other models. Up here on the roof we have a glass roof, but it's somehow tinted, so you cannot see it from the exterior. You don't even notice that here it's a glass roof, and you can see also everywhere it looks quite nice. I see also the transition between the doors here. It's very good quality. Everything, it's aligned just perfectly like a Mercedes. Like I said before, I don't know why I feel like I want to compare this car with Mercedes EQS. It's like a baby EQS with a little bit different design in the back, but it's look really similar. Tinted window here in the back, tinted windows on the side, really beautiful standout with this glossy plastic around the windows. They add this new trend, glossy plastic around the windows, look lovely, and the way they design it and the transition between the doors look really, really good. I was super impressed to see the attention to the details that Hyundai give to this car, and I like that very much. Really, I like the way they put everything together. Now there is the radio antenna, also very nice, very modern, glossy plastic as well. Then we have here in the back this beautiful spoiler. It's kind of a, I should say, a smaller spoiler. It's not the same as the car size, so it's a little bit smaller. It's different and crazy the way they design it. Some kind of parallel lines here that goes through the brake light here. That looks really cool, really interesting. Then down here we have this kind of new logo that also flat out with the car, so it's kind of improved aerodynamic. And then we have an extra spoiler in the back. It's like a duck tail, I should say. It's really interesting the way it looks, quite nice integrated there. And then we have IONIQ 6 writing in the back right here, and under IONIQ 6 we have those squares light, pixel light, I think they call it, and we have a lot of pixels on this car, and they kind of choose to design it in a square way, the lights, everything it's LED, everything it's beautiful. I will try to make a video in the nighttime so you can see a little bit better. Also from the back it looks a little bit like a Porsche, like an old Porsche, I don't know, it's that my impression when I see it from this angle. Then we have some gray insertion. I like those gray dark matte plastic, and also on the downskirt the same color. I think it looks really, really nice, the combination of colors. Also we have some sporty elements in this area. We have the fog lamp here, and down here is the reverse light. They put it really, really low, quite interesting and also controversial. Hyundai still want to be controversial after the Tucson. After they put the lights on the Tucson down there, they put it also here on the IONIQ 6. But I like the fact that it's LED, and also with those square lights, some light reflectors here integrated, some gray, quite nice the way they integrate and they design these 6 parking sensors on the back. Also we have LED light on the number plate. This is a good thing. And then we have also in the back here on the other side a fog lamp. So we have the fog lamps and the reverse light on the both sides. Other than that, very nice design, very sporty design. Some nice elements added on the bumper here. So overall, it looks nice. It looks really, really cool. Sporty, cool, simple. You can see the size of the car, also how it's extended with the handles that are out right now in this moment. Here we have the charging port. You open it like that, electric opening on the charging port, also quite premium, quite good quality. And here we have the AC and the DC charging, up to 350 kilowatt in DC charging. It's incredible fast. So from this point of view, it's quite great. Anyway, if you want to close it, you press that button, it closes itself. Even more expensive car doesn't have this electric closing on the charging port. Anyway, here you have some extra information, guys, about the car or model. Today it's 4-wheel drive. That means we have 5.1 seconds 0 to 100, as I tell you before, and all kind of infos. You can read it out right now. You can pause the video. Anyway, I will do a review also with the rear wheel drive version as soon as I get it. Those are the aero rims, guys. 18-inch rims, the most aerodynamic. You can get the most range of those rims. What do you think? They fit nice with the car? I think they fit quite nice, and the quality of the rims, it's much better than what you find in Model 3. On Model 3 they are plastic, so you can take it out. No, here on Hyundai, no plastic. We have aluminum, awesome quality, and also those are really, really nice. Ventilated brake discs on the rear, 18-inch rims, and also in the front we have ventilated brake discs. So what do you think? They are nice, right? they are nice. You don't even need a bigger ones because the car look quite nice also with those one. Now the down skirt, you can see how nice they kind of extend this gray right there on the down skirt of the car. You can see it look really nice. From the bumper in the back, it goes continuing with this plastic, and I like the fact that it's made in piece. I mean, you can, if you scratch it, you can change it very easy. This is a good thing. It's not part of the body. Here in this area, it's very important because here, the same as Tesla Model 3, I see that Hyundai on this IONIQ 6 leave this place empty, and I'm a little bit afraid. I don't know if this is aluminum here, but I'm a little bit afraid about the rust in this area. So you should protect this here with some kind of paint protection film. It's very easy to install it. You can do it yourself at home. So yeah, this is the thing that I will definitely change. Then I like how they extend this gray here on the front bumper. And then I like also this plastic, the way they put the plastic. I don't know what is the purpose, but it looks really good. And from here come outside the air. We have some air intakes on the bumper in the front. Here the air will go inside and will go outside there on the side. So that improved the aerodynamic of the car. So probably that's why the car has such a good aerodynamic performance. Also some gray here added to the bumper. The front of the car look also spectacular, quite sporty, quite nice, simple, really simple design, really clean design. It has a kind of a classic look of a sporty car. If I think a little bit better, I like very much the round shape, some line, sharp edges line here, very nice, very sublime, you know. No grill in the front, everything gets straight out. So in this way the air will go around the car. This is also great. Down here we have some pedals that when you drive the car and when the battery need to be cooled down, they will open up, so they will leave more air to go inside. But right now, when it's winter, when the battery is fine, it's at normal temperature, will stay closed. In that way the air should go around the car better. So in this way, you know, you can improve the aerodynamic of the car. Other than that, down there, really interesting design on the bumper. The lines look gorgeous, and the car look quite nice. Now the radar for adaptive cruise control and all that safety features, it's here in this area. And here we have a front camera because the car comes with 360 degrees camera. Also the new logo, very nice, integrated there. And don't forget that those are the new Matrix LED lights, and you can see writing inside there, full LED lights. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, I think you can see it. And it says also full LED system, and here it's IONIQ 6. Where is that? It's writing somewhere there. I should write IONIQ 6, I think here on this side. Look at there, IONIQ 6 on this area. Matrix LED light, the latest technology from Hyundai. Everything LED, daylight, turning signals, high beam, low beam, awesome lights. In terms of technology, very good with lights, and you can see it from here. Up here on the windshield, quite big windshield, we have the camera for reading the traffic speed limit, lane assist, all that safety features. The cameras and the sensor for light and raining are there, so quite cool, huh? What do you think, guys? What do you think about the car? It's awesome, right? And I see that every single difference between the doors here is just perfectly aligned, so the quality is super good. Look at the mirrors. Even the mirrors are awesome. Big mirrors, good visibility, quite nice design. Also glossy plastic in the interior, blind spot technology in the corner. We have also here turning signals, LED with squares again, so quite nice. And we have the camera for 360 degrees camera. And even down here they add some glossy black plastic, so oh boy, the quality is awesome. Even the legs of the mirror, it's in glossy plastic here, and even here, look at this, attention to details. I like that. I really like that. I mean, that's why the price is big, guys, because they put a lot of work in this car, I tell you. And the handles and the quality on the doors, it's crazy. Really good quality, guys, really good. Now open the trunk from here, just like that, here, just like that. And I have an automatic lift gate in the front. Also quite good quality. Here we should have 15 liters on this model, because this is the all-wheel drive version with 2 electric motors. We have less space here, guys. You see, not 15 liters. I think we have around 5 liters here space. But on the 2-wheel drive version, we have more space here. We have like 15 liters, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, this is the space with the all-wheel drive version. Here's the liquid cooling. And then here we have some, I think it's the 12-volt battery, or is the fuse box? Yeah, those are the fuse box here. Anyway, quite nice. This is it. Here in the trunk we have the reverse camera right here, and then close to the reverse camera we have a button to open the trunk. So if you want to open the trunk, you just press this button to open the trunk, and you just press it, and then this is the trunk. Now here, it's my only downside for this car, is that it's not a hatchback. This is my only disadvantage. When you want to carry big items, you have to somehow handle it with this space and with this entrance. We have 401 liters, so the trunk is not that big as it is in other cars, and I feel like Tesla Model 3 and BMW i4 electric, for example, has a little bit more space here in the trunk. But other than that, if you can handle with this space, I think the car is just fabulous. We have some plastic at the entrance. We don't have a flat floor, but we have like 15 centimeter deepness here. You have also, this is the tire mobility kit that comes with the car. I will leave it here for a second, and let me show you under the floor. You don't have so much space. You have to handle it with a little bit of space, where you have also those cables and those things that come standard with the car, and I want to show you right now. For example, you have some cables, and here is the V2L charging. So if you want to send electricity to other cars, or for example to other electronics, you just put this V2L inside here, the charging port, and then you can send the energy to other cars or other electronics, for example. So this is a cool feature, but that's the only disadvantage. The trunk is not that big as you would get on other electric cars in this class, like if you want to compare it with the Model 3. But of course this car has much more advantages when it comes to quality, for example. And yeah, now I don't know, if you carry many stuff, probably is not the car for you. Maybe you can get better with an IONIQ 5. But if you don't care about the space too much, I think this car, it's more than perfect. This is the space inside, guys. This is it. It's not that bad, to be honest. I mean, it's relatively fine. You can fit in here plenty of stuff, but yeah, it's not that good as you will get on other cars. Also, you have an LED up there. Anyway, if for example you want to fold down the seats, you just pull this like that, and when you pull it, you just unlock it. So in order to see it, you have to definitely stretch out a little bit and push it forward, and it's so farther away. It's so farther away because it's so long, this space. I have to go on the side, and then you have to pull the seats just like that. By the way, I want to show you a trick. If you don't have any more battery to the car and you want to open the trunk because it's electrically, you can go here on the side. You see this area, you open it up from here, and then you pull it, and then you can open the trunk if you don't have a battery anymore. So that's something to keep in mind. Anyway, now you can pull this like that, and you can see how much space you have. Let me go in the back again, and let me show you how the car look with the seats folding down. So you can see this is the entrance, and you have almost a flat floor there. So you have like 10 centimeters step right there. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. But other than that, you can carry long items without any problem as well. So anyway, this is the trunk. Now I want to go on the side. Let me go on the side, guys. Let me open the door to show you also from the side what is the space. The entrance, surprisingly, it's quite big, quite big. I didn't expect to have such a big entrance here in the car. Wow, this is quite impressive. Now that I look one more time, I think it's quite big entrance, and also the opening, the door opening is quite huge. You can fit in here also a lot of stuff. And you can see one more time the space in the back there in the trunk. So yeah, this is it. The quality here is relatively good, but keep in mind that you have this step that is kind of a downside. On the legs room, other than that, you have huge space. You have a flat floor, completely flat floor down there. This is a super big advantage. For example, if you still want to carry big items and if you want to put it here, you can do that without any problem. So this is really cool. I mean, on the legroom you have plenty of space. Anyway, this is with the trunk and with the space. Now let me put everything back and we will go inside to see the space there. Alright guys, now let's go in the back. Here is the button to close the trunk, just like that. Now before we go inside, let's talk a little bit about the door. As you see before, huge entrance. I like that. We have one big window from one piece, and if we fold it down, you will see that you can fold it until here. So it doesn't go completely down, only in this area on the side it go down, but it's quite big and it's more than enough. Now what I notice is that we have double glassing. That's why the sound insulation in car was so good, because they use good quality glasses. So that's a good thing that's to point out, guys. Then the door design, it's quite nice. Quite similar with IONIQ 5. Here we have some plastic, some parallel lines. We have these chrome handles, quite good quality. Also soft material here in this area, soft material here in this area. Heated seats on the back. We have 2 position heated seats for both passengers in the back here. So this is also a big advantage in my opinion. Then you have a handle here, and then you have handle, or I should call it handle, it's actually here. Here it's a little bit of storage space with the speakers in gray, and then we have another speaker down here and another storage space on the downside there, so you can put smaller things here without any problem. Then I like this IONIQ 6 plate at the entrance here. I think it looks really nice, and I like the fact that you have quite a big entrance. Let me go on the other side because the sun is not that good, the lighting is not that good from this side. But once you open the door here, you can see the interior, you can see how big is the entrance. It's a huge entrance. I like that very much. So at least the entrance in the back, it's relatively big. So, and you can see from here, also from this angle, you can see how much space you have on the legroom, and you have a completely flat floor, and this is also a super advantage. The quality on the seats, it's very good, as Hyundai uses with this leather, super high quality. And also the headrests are a little bit different design and they look really nice. Also side support, and also what I notice and what I see from here, they are quite big, those seats. You have Isofix for child, you can install 2 child seats here, a flat floor in the middle. Also we have here an armrest in leather with 2 cup holders, quite nice as well. I like that. And behind the front seat, let me show you right now. Behind the front seat, we have some plastic here and also some storage space. Now let me go inside, guys. Going inside, here in the middle, you have also those vents. I like those vents with a little bit of chrome. The quality is very good. We have 2 USB-C. I love that. And down there we have some storage space in this area as well. So overall, really cool, very useful stuff. Now, once I'm here in the back, let me close the door actually. Oh yeah, you hear the door? The door quality, it's really good. What I noticed, guys, here in the back is that the visibility is quite good. Not only the visibility, but how can they did that? I mean, I'm 173 centimeters, guys, and I don't know how they managed to do this space here. I like 4 fingers over my head, and then look at my legs room. Oh my god, look at the space. Crazy. Wow. I cannot stretch my legs under the front seat. And also a small disadvantage is that because the battery is higher and the seats are lower, I have these like 4-5 fingers. My knees will stay a little bit higher, you see. But other than that, if I stretch my legs just like that a little bit, I have soft material. I stay a little bit backward. I don't know how they designed the seat. Like, it's not straight, it's a little bit backward, and I stay a little bit backward, and I feel really good. It's crazy how they managed to do this coupe shape and in the same time to have so good space. Of course, for very tall people will be a problem, or maybe they should go all the way like that with the knees forward, then will be not so comfy, but at least for me it's just crazy good. I love it, and the visibility is perfect outside. I have a big window here, gorgeous visibility, also a small one there. I have a handle. The quality on the roof, it's quite good. It's good. Now if I go in the middle, because it's a flat floor, I go without any problem. Here in the middle, it's a little bit stiffer down here. It's not that comfy, and I have less space. I have like maybe 2 fingers over my head. The legs room, it's still huge. It's still perfect. You can see here, huge space, and I can play with my legs together or however I want to play with them. It's super cool in terms of space. On the legs, it's incredible good. Now on my head, you already see it. Stretch my hand on the left side, kind of completely almost, and here, yeah, kind of completely. It's just incredible. I mean, if you have here 3 person, will be fine. If they are super tall, then will be a little bit complicated. But if you have 3 person like me, like 173 centimeters in the back, it's more than perfect. Of course, here in the middle, it's a little bit stiffer on your back, stiffer down here, but overall, I'm just fine here, man. I mean, I didn't expect to be that good. When I see the shape in the back, I was like, yeah, maybe it will be less space, but no, they did a great job. And the legs room is the most impressive in the back here. Anyway, up here you have also LED lights, quite simple, quite nice. And on the seat, here on the passenger seat, you have also those buttons that they bring it from Tucson, from other high-class car, where you can actually adjust the seats. Look at this. You can adjust the seats from here. You can put it forward like that. Yeah, check this out. Check this out. How cool is that? And you can play with the seats just like that. You can adjust it from the back here without any problem, and you can adjust it from the driver's seat. It's really useful, really cool stuff. Anyway, guys, now we will go in the front and we will talk about the multimedia system. We will talk about the center console and about the things there. But if you look from here, it looks gorgeous. I mean, it looks so futuristic, so from the future. I mean, the steering wheel look gorgeous, the same one as on IONIQ 5. Everything it's designed really nice there in the front. I really like it. Let's go there to show you. Also, by the way, the car comes with some ambient light inside here and down there. Right now you cannot see it so well, it's not a nighttime, but I try actually to show you somehow. I will do also a video in the nighttime so I can show you a little bit better the lights. Now let's go in the front, open the door in the front here. This is the same kind of the same design as on the back in terms of door. We have one big window from one piece. Great visibility in the mirrors. I will show you when we go inside. I noticed that when I drive the car. On the upper side here we have everywhere it's plastic, guys, but it's a nice design with those parallel lines here. We have the handle in chrome. We have 2 positions to save the electric seat. We have a huge speaker Actually, the speaker is only here, but the design in general, it's huge. We have Bose sound system that comes on this premium version, and we have the storage space that it's relatively long and big, but it's not that bright. So in terms of brightness, it's quite small. Anyway, the entrance in the car, IONIQ 6 again, beautiful plate. We have aluminum pedals, lovely pedals, and we have electric adjustable seats. From here you can adjust the seats, super simple, in every position you want. And you can see also the entrance in the front, it's the same big as on the rear, and you can see from this angle also those beautiful leather seats. I love the seats. They are bright, they are big, they are super comfy. I sit on them, I drive the car. They are really good seats. Anyway, let's go forward. Now here in this area we have electronic handbrake, then we have the traction control, we have the button to open the charging port, then to open the trunk, adjustable mirrors electrically from here, and also from here you can also fold the mirrors electrically. It's very simple to adjust them from here. Also we have manual adjustment in the steering wheel. You can adjust it manually, forward, backward, left and right. Then in the middle on the center console, as a difference between this and IONIQ 5, we have this space down there. I think you can see it, where you have some 12-volt port and you have a lot of space to put different items. For example, is my phone right now in this area, but you have so much big space where you can add different items without any problem. So it's a very useful space down there, guys. So here, huge space to put different stuff. First time when I would see it, I was thinking it's not that big, but it's relatively huge, and it has also those plastic protection on the side, kind of transparent. And also this one is transparent. You can see my hand there between them. So they're quite interesting, the way they design those areas and those things. Anyway, I want to go inside the car right now, and once I'm inside I'll stop this later. Okay, I want to show you something cool, guys. I don't know if you know that from IONIQ 5, but if you press this button here on the side, you can adjust the seats, by the way, in every position you want. Okay, oh, it's enough. Look at this, guys. Now the car, you press 2 times the button and you will go in relaxed position. The car will adjust the seat in the relaxed position, and you can sit on the back. It's just in IONIQ 5, the only difference is that you have also on the legs here. Now here is just normal seat, but on IONIQ 5 you have also those support for the legs, so you can kind of stretch the legs and you stay here and you wait someone or charging and you sleep a little bit. It's just awesome. I love this feature. And then you press it 2 times and it goes back. Look at this, it goes back into position, man. Oh yeah, I love it. Hyundai, you did a great job with those features. I really love them. I will leave the seats a little bit backward because I want to show the visibility around the windows. It's fabulous, I tell you. Great visibility around the windows. Nothing to complain. Big mirrors, it's like an SUV. Also you have the option to get the mirrors with a camera, and when you get that option you will have here a camera, a screen. Camera will be there, and you have mirrors, camera, like the IONIQ 5. If you didn't see that video, I have a separate video on my channel with that IONIQ 5 that has cameras and screens here in this area instead of normal conventional mirrors. Then visibility around the windows, it's very good. Also in the back there, kind of almost no blind spot. I was super impressed to see how good is the visibility in the reverse mirror. I will show you in a second. You can see one more time the seats in the back and how much big huge space is in the back there. Here in the middle you have an armrest, quite soft and good quality, and here you have a lot of space, 2 USB-C ports, and so many USB-C ports in this car. It's super useful. You have a storage space here for the key, and surprisingly for most of you, here in the middle we have electric windows buttons, and also auto hold button, and lock and unlock buttons are here and not on the door. Then you have 2 cup holders right here, and then you have a space in the front there for your phone, for your mobile phone. I see some people complain about, like Matt Watson, and also the reviewers that if you have your phone here, it will actually slide, but it's not true, because under this here where you charge it wireless, you have a rubber, and this rubber will hold the phone very well. So that's the space. There are also an USB 2 port, and it's a relatively good space. I like it. And also huge space to have your phone right there, charge it, and also you can see those square lights, like a signature from them. Anyway guys, quite nice. Also it's soft here on the side, soft here on the side. It's quite good quality. I like it. Now up here also soft material everywhere on the dash, soft material. You have a speaker up there, you have a speaker on the A pillar, and you can see Bose sound system. Awesome sound system. Also on the dashboard here, a nice trim, and also ambient light. You can see now it's green. You have 64 color to choose from. You have the vents here with chrome design, very good quality, the hazard lights. And also here we have the glove box. Actually it's a glove box drawer. Look at this, you just pull it like that. It's a drawer, and you have plenty of space there to put different items. Now let's go even backward a little bit more, and I want to show you the steering wheel. The steering wheel, you can adjust it manually, guys. So that means from here you can go down, backward, upward, depend how you want it. You can adjust it very simple from here. The same steering wheel as on IONIQ 5. Lovely steering wheel. I love the grip. I love the size and the quality. It's a leather steering wheel, and I love the way they design. Really beautiful. Here in the middle we actually have 4 dots, again dots on the car, with LED light, and every time you change the driving mode, for example, you can see they play a different light. This is sport mode, this is eco mode with green, and white it's like comfort mode. How cool is that? And I like that they still keep this button here with different driving mode. You have plenty of physical buttons, and it's easy to reach out, easy to play and change different settings. I like that very much. So you have 3 different driving modes, like sport mode, eco, and normal mode. Every time you change it, you change also the graphic on the screen there. So that's really nice. Also those buttons for the cruise control and autopilot, they are on the left side this time. And here you can activate it very simple because you have physical button. I like that very much. And also on the right side you have voice command, telephone, and all that modes from the media. Love it. Simple and very practical. Now guys, behind the stalks they still keep those chrome design stalks, very good quality on the stalks. And depend how you want to change the gears, you have here the stalk behind the steering wheel, so you can see it right there. If you can go in, now I have to go a little bit forward. It's also with chrome. It looks really awesome. It looks quite expensive. I don't know, they still bring some features from a Mercedes. I don't know why I feel like I'm in a Mercedes. You press the brake, you go in drive just like that, you go in reverse, you go reverse, and right now you're in reverse. When you are in reverse, you can see that the car have amazing 360 degrees camera, guys. Love the camera, and also you have active lines when you drive the car. Look at this. When you drive the car, when you park the car there, look how nice it looks. Phenomenal. If you go forward, you have a front camera, and you can see in the front. Love it. A lot of cool crazy features that the car come with. I will show you also in a second when we go to multimedia system a little bit more. But keep in mind that the stalk to change the gears, it's here behind the steering wheel. So from here you can change the different angles. Now I want to show you the head-up display. The head-up display is directly on the windshield. I don't know if you can see it, guys. You see it there in the middle. There you can see a lot of information, like for example when you drive, it's right here. When you drive you can see like the lane assist, the speed limit. You can see when you activate the autopilot and stuff like that. And I like the fact that it's directly on the windshield. That means it's awesome. It doesn't bother you. It's really good. And you can also deactivate it if you don't like it. Anyway, now here let me show you the climatic system. We have the climatic system that's quite nice integrated here in the dash. We have the start stop engine button down there. So let me show you. Yes, start stop engine button, engine start stop system button, it's here. Then we have some shortcut buttons for the multimedia system. From here you can change them very easy. Also we have the climatic system. Even though they are touch buttons, they are very easy to touch, and they are very responsive, you know. Like, it's super simple to turn it off, it's super simple to change the temperature, it's super simple to go in different menu. For example, if you press this, put the finger here, press this button, you go directly in the menu, and from the menu you can change different different settings. For example, if you want your seats, heating seats, you can put it from here. If you want ventilated seats, because the car comes with ventilated seats, that's a cool feature, you can do it from here, or you can turn it off. And they are awesome. I mean, you have ventilated seats on this car with these little holes, they come the air in the summer. It's awesome for you and the passenger. And you have also heated steering wheel, that it's also incredible useful. And there are so many features that I love on the car. And other than that, very simple to go in different settings from here. Other than that, also this screen, the multimedia screen, it's integrated with a little bit of chrome around it, and it looks quite nice, and it looks really beautiful. You have a very beautiful view from the driver point of view, a good view, so nothing to complain. You can see very clear there in the front all the informations. Every time you change the driving mode, you can change also the colors somehow, and a little bit the graphics stay kind of the same, but the colors will change. And then if you go here, you can see that you can have some information there, like you can see the battery and kind of the traction and what happened with the energy. Then you can see also some information about the car. Then you have here kind of the autopilot information. Here you see all that information when the car is driving. If you check out the test drive, guys, you can see in the test drive video more information how the graphics appear there. Here is the consumption. You can reset it. You can see the consumption on the last kilometers. It will show you some directions, not the map, but you can see some direction in the front. It's not as customizable as Mercedes, as I compare it with a Mercedes, but it's still quite simple, and you have a lot of information there. Now, let's don't forget something. If you see there in the corner left down here, you will see a graphic where it says auto. There you have some pedals behind the steering wheel here. Those pedals, you can kind of change the recuperation. You can see, you can put it on auto, or you have like 3-4 levels of recuperation brake. So from there, from those pedals, you can change the recuperation while you're driving. I did explain that in the test drive about that, so check out the test drive for more information. This is the navigation system. It's the same software that IONIQ 5 use it. You have all the settings. I have a separate video with this multimedia system on the channel. If you want to see more details, check it out. For example, here is the main page. Then you have here like EV information. You can see how much battery you have. You can see also V2L, vehicle to load information. You can choose how much you want to charge the car. From here, if I'm not wrong, you can go even deeper in settings, and if you go to settings, you can choose here how much you want to charge in DC, charging current. You have the battery condition here, mode. It's like optimize the maintaining drive performance and shorten DC charging time, so you can somehow save the battery. Activate utility mode. You have smart recuperation. On the smart recuperation, you can choose here how you want the car to recuperate the energy. You can choose yourself to tell how to act. Charging, connector, locking mode, and then plug and charge. So you have a few settings, extra settings here that you can access. Then you can press the car, and when you press the car, it shows you here also charging time may vary, depend on different condition. They will tell you about the charging times. And also, if I'm not wrong, if you go here, if you press it here, you will go to the map, and on the map it will show you until where you can drive. If you zoom out a little bit, just let me zoom out a little bit, and you can see until where you can drive with the battery that you have right now. Or yeah, something like that. It will show you kind of a map. But anyway, now here's the old multimedia system. Also, it's kind of the same as on the other model. Now you can play a little bit with navigation. Navigation is quite good. I mean, it's the same as on other. It's kind of the newest is navigation from Hyundai. So if you choose a destination, you just press set a destination, yes, and then it will actually quite navigate there. Yeah, the car comes also with Blue Link. For those of you that don't know what it is, it's just application that will come also on the phone, so you can connect your phone to the car, and you can also schedule different climatic system, for example, and you can see in which position is the car, stuff like that. Then you can go here to the navigation settings, phone projection. It comes with Android and Apple CarPlay wireless, and I will show you how you can do that. If you press here, it will say phone support error via an appropriate USB cable. From what I know, it's a wireless charging. I don't know why it says you have to use a cable. I will try that a little bit later, and I will do a separate video about that. Climatic system here, you have all the settings that you don't have down there. Then you have warmer and ventilation that you see before. From here you can choose also different settings with the steering wheel, and also you can activate and deactivate the heating and the ventilation on the seat. Going forward, quiet mode, valet mode, passenger airbag, settings, extra settings. When you go to settings, we have another many settings of the car. For example, here we find all the safety system. If you go to driver convenience, for example, you press one, you can see here on the right side you have all that lane assist and all that speed limit warning and all that safety features, driver alert, driver safety. Here you can also see side safety, forward cross traffic safety, lane safety, blind spot monitoring, and all that safety features. Even the cameras, you can activate and deactivate them from here. So it's relatively simple to use, and you find here all the safety features. You have to read it out and see what you like to change and what you like to activate and deactivate. If you go to driving mode, from here, from the driving mode, you can change a few things. For example, on the custom, you can choose how you like to have those braking mode and those driving mode when you are driving, you know, like active sound design. Here you can choose, if I'm not wrong, how you like to have this sound, you know, like enhance. You have a different sound while you're driving. It sounds a little bit more different, so it makes some noise, so the people around the car will hear you when you are around there. Then you have the head-up display. You can play with it, depend how you want, what you like to see on it. The cluster, the climatic system, the seats, ventilation and stuff. The lights here, by the way, about ambient light, here what I want to show you is that when you go to ambient light here, guys, actually let me just change the position of the car, because the sun doesn't allow us to show you properly the screen, so I will leave it just like that for a second. Now it's much better. So here, ambient light, we have all that somehow dimmed in dark, synchronized light with speed and stuff like that, linked to driver mode. That's why I tell you, when it's linked to driver mode, the light will have some nice play there. Touch one indicator. Here we have welcome mirrors, head-up light, timeout, and travel mode, and intelligent front light, faster than 40 km/h. So it has some super cool features in terms of light. Also the doors here, settings, convenience, and those are kind of all here. Now let's go back. It's kind of hard to hold this camera in the same time. I had to show you all these features. Go to EV, the EV mode, you already see it. You can activate it or access it also from here. You have the sound settings here. You can change different sound system. It has so many sound system, from the Bose speakers and you can see from here you find all that sound system, the phone connectivity. You have also the display buttons. General, on the general you can change also the languages. You can see the system information, the date and time, languages, keyboards and units. You can change it from here. And then I think this is all in this area. Display you can change from here. The phone connectivity, you already see it. Here you can connect your phone or project your phone. And I want to show you one more thing. I think it's on the second page. When you go to media here, the car come also with that sounds of nature. Those are really cool sounds. If you put your seats on the back completely and you just play the forest, for example, sound, or you have the ocean, rainy day, open air cafe, warm fireplace, and you hear some kind of nice sound inside the car. It's like a relaxing sound. So yeah, those features are really cool to have it on the car. And yeah, I have to stop it now. In general, this is the menu. I have a separate video and I go all deep in all those settings, so if you want to see it, check that out. The only thing that I didn't find, and I don't know where it is, should be here, you know, like on the lights. If you go here and then if you go to the vehicle and then if you go to the lights, it should be here, the ambient light, but I don't know. You see bright and colors. I don't know why you cannot change it from here. You see, usually you should be able to change from here colors and the brightness, but I'm not sure why you cannot do that. Anyway, keep in mind 64 colors, and it looks really nice because it has all this ambient light on the dash, on the doors, and also on the back. Up here I tell you that the visibility in this mirror in the back, it's quite surprisingly good. Look at this, from this angle you can see relatively big, and when I drive I can also see the cars in the back, so it was quite good visibility in this mirror. Up here you have also some kind of LED lights, really fancy, and it's starting and closing really smooth and slow. SOS button, and here we have also this button for the glass roof. So if you want to close it completely, you can close it like that, or you can actually open it up. Check this out. You can open this up until there. I mean, it's a lot of opening right here, and it's very cool in the summer to drive like that. To be honest, I kind of like it. And then up here we have also a big huge mirror, and we have an LED light up here. I like that. Good quality, really nice, and also good quality on the roof. So in general, I guess that was the review, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some useful information from the video. If you still have questions, ask me down below, whatever you want to ask. I try to film the video with the gimbal, and it's a pain. It's quite complicated, so I'm looking for your feedbacks. What do you think about the video movement and quality? Because I try to do it with a gimbal, and the gimbal is quite heavy, and it's hard to hold it and in the same time to talk and to concentrate on what you have to say. But yeah, I hope it was okay, my effort. I just my hand is hurting right now. I feel like a little bit of pain, but yeah, the car in general, it's really good and it's quite premium. I would kind of integrate it in the premium brands, even though if we compare it with an S-Class, you have to pay double the money for AQS. And I love the car, I really love it. I think the price is a little bit bigger, but we have to understand that Hyundai now is no more Hyundai from what was 5 years ago, and Hyundai now make very good cars, very good. I mean, I didn't find any flaw in this car to say like, this is bad quality or this is not good aligned or stuff like that. I mean, a really well built car with good quality and really beautiful. I mean, it's super nice. My rating for this car from 1 to 10 will be 9.9. This is my rating. Also, if you want to see the test drive with the same car, I have a separate video on my channel. Check it out, you will love it. I mean, the car was I just accelerate, I try acceleration, I try everything. You can see there a lot of infos. Also, if you want to buy the car, see the car, if you're in Switzerland, around Switzerland, check out Parisi Automobile in Gelafingen. I will leave the link in the description, so check them out if you want to see the car. That was all, guys. I don't know if I missed something. Ask me down below, whatever you want to ask. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. So thank you again, and I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.